Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Erin Burnett, and we have breaking news tonight. An extraordinary scene on Capitol Hill today. The Chinese activist at the center of the firestorm between the United States and China interrupted a hearing, cried out for help. Chen Guangcheng, the blind Chinese dissident who sought refuge in the American embassy in Beijing, called into an emergency hearing about his case and pleaded through a translator. As you can see the call right there happening, asking specifically to speak with Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
I really afraid of my other family members' life, and they have installed 7 video cameras and even with the electric fence.
Now, all of this comes after a whirlwind day of developments that forced the United States to explain why Chen accused this country of pressuring him to leave the embassy. Now, after initially saying he wanted to stay in China, Chen now says he needs to leave the country for his safety. Now, that put U.S. Ambassador to Beijing Gary Locke on the defensive.
This was his decision, and he indicated to us what he wanted as conditions before he would leave the embassy. He had the option of staying in the embassy for years if necessary.
Congressman Chris Smith spoke to Chen today. He was overseeing that committee hearing on human rights. He was on the other end of that line, and he is out front tonight. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and obviously we just saw some video of you there as the translator was telling you what Chen was saying. How did that call come through? We were saying it sounded like he asked for Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Did he basically go through the State Department switchboard and it ended up with you? How did this happen?
No, that didn't happen. Actually, Pastor Bob Fu from China Aid set up the phone call. I've been trying for days to get in touch with Chen Guangcheng, and he actually made the contact, and then we put it obviously to the microphone so all could hear some of his comments. He is very, very concerned about his welfare, but even more so about his family, his wife, his extended family, his nephew, as well as people like Hu Peirong, the woman who actually brought him in her car to the embassy. She has disappeared. She may be under house arrest. Nobody knows for sure.
Right.
But she is in terrible, terrible situation, and we're very concerned about her.
What else did he say? Obviously, you're talking about, we heard some of what he said on the microphone. What else did he say?
Well, he's also concerned that even though there seemed to be an agreement, and I'm very concerned myself that it was never, or apparently was not written down, as to what safeguards he and his family were given and who enforces it. There was a hurry-up effort, it seems to me, to get him out of the embassy. You know, I heard the ambassador say he might stay there for years, but with Hillary Clinton and her entourage coming in to get this all done, signed, sealed, and delivered before this big summit.
Right.
My thought is that this should have been done painstakingly, slow, to ensure that if he wants to come to the United States, if he wants asylum for himself and his family, that we leave no stone unturned in order to do that.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Congressman. We appreciate it.